Here's Chief Meteorologist Chris Boone.
Well, Texas has certainly been the hot spot over the last week or so for much of the country. Have seen some of those showers and thunderstorms in towards the northern parts of the Concho Valley. Again, some of that very isolated in nature started kind of fizzling out right after we got after sunset. So again, we saw some of those showers and storms in towards the northwestern parts of the Concho Valley. But again, as you got into the evening hours, you lose that daytime heating. Now just kind of seeing some of those lingering clouds off towards the north and west. You can probably see it off on our cactus cam looking off towards the north. I saw some of those right around sunset. Still, again, we do have a excessive heat warning that's going to continue for us throughout the overnight hours and for tomorrow as well, because we're expecting very similar conditions as far as our temperatures are concerned. It could see potential for pushing up to 110 to some locations, so it's going to be right with that temperatures that we saw today. Again, record-breaking for most of the area. In fact, we've been seeing either record-tying or record-breaking temperatures for 7 of the last 8 days. So you talk about one of the hottest weeks you've probably ever lived here in the Concho Valley. Absolutely, especially when you consider those 2 days that we hit 114. Again, the all-time record going all the way back to 1907. Starting to see those temperatures cool down, though, after sunset. It's still taking its kind of sweet time to slowly cool things off. 92 degrees. So again, one of the unfortunate side effects when you see those record temperatures into the afternoon, well, we're at right after the summer solstice, which means you have the longest daylight, most amount of solar radiation coming into the ground, and then you have the shortest nighttime. So again, that just takes away the time to radiate that heat back out. So as a result, we're also seeing those overnight lows staying on the warmer side as well. 92 degrees, and those dew points into the 50s. Winds out of the south at 8 miles per hour. Again, might look like afternoon temperatures. This is what we would normally see on average for our afternoon highs for this time of year. Still seeing 97 out in El Dorado, 99 degrees in Sonora. Again, we're almost 10:30, right? It's into the evening hours. You'd want to start to see those temperatures cooling off even faster. So you could also see some of those overnight lows being record levels for tonight as well. Winds, though, those have started to calm down now that we've gotten past sunset. We'll likely see those pick right back up kind of as we go in towards tomorrow as well. Temperatures only dropping down into the upper 70s and low 80s across the majority of the Concho Valley. 110 expected for us tomorrow, so we'll be right there in the thick of it for whether we break any records for tomorrow as well. Mostly clear skies, and again, still hanging on to those heat warnings until 9 p.m. Southwesterly winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Could see some gusts in towards the southern counties. Places like Interstate 10, again, could see a little bit more of those gusts closer towards 30 miles per hour. Not a whole lot of activity. We did see those showers kind of off towards the northwestern parts of the Concho Valley. Those have since fizzled out. Still could see 1 or 2 passing clouds as you continue into the evening hours, but that's going to start to kind of break up going in towards tomorrow. Mostly clear skies, and unfortunately, that's just going to be more of that solar radiation coming right down there, heating things up. And as a result, temperatures really kind of starting to pick up. Though we could start to see some increase in that cloud coverage as we go in towards the middle of the week. That could help combat those temperatures as well as that high pressure starting to weaken towards the end of the week, going in towards next week. And again, that's going to help see those temperatures kind of cool back down into the 90s, a little bit more manageable for us. Winds, for the most part, staying out of the south over the next couple days. We'll see it pick up in the breezy conditions into the afternoon hours. That's when those gusts kind of jump up into those 20s and 30s. But otherwise, it's going to be a rinse and repeat for the next couple of days. But the temperatures slowly cooling down as that high pressure starts to kind of weaken. That blocking high that we've seen there for the past week or two starts to weaken, slides off towards the east. That makes a good enough interruption, starts allowing the cooler temperatures work its way in towards our area. And then the hottest temperatures in the country, normally reserved off towards the southwestern parts of the United States, out in the desert southwest. That's going to allow us to see our temperatures kind of cool back down as the hotter temperatures kind of push back off towards the west. And so it's going to take some time, but we will get there. Those temperatures slowly cooling down. You'll still see the next couple of days near record-breaking temperatures, manageable heat as we finish up the work week, and then take a look at that, the return back to the 90s with some rain chances for the beginning of next week.